Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DRW Radio, episode 92. Tech, stop sharing your screen. I am live on Spreaker. We got the DRW Lock Terror Television Champion, TJ Shadows. We have one of the men that will be competing in the once-in-a-lifetime ladder match, Miguel Roderick, along with another man that will be competing in the once-in-a-lifetime ladder match, Brian King. We also have the man that will go mano-y-mano, one-on-one with Chris Zero, and the man that will also fight Chris Zero at Renegade's Way, Night 1, V-Tech. Guys, welcome to DRW Radio, episode 92.
Yeah, I think you forgot a little something there, Connor. You forgot to mention 1/3 of your tag team champions.
New Day Sucks. New Day Sucks. Oh, I'm sorry.
What happened to Arceus, by the way?
We can't really...
Totally dropped Arceus like it was nothing.
It's a mind game.
It's a mind game.
That's fine. I'm just about as dark as my heritage is.
Oh, says the guy wearing a red, white, and blue shirt.
Like 2 minutes into it already. Come on. Do it in like 28 minutes.
Hey, I can diss on my own heritage. I have no problem.
So, TJ.
Yes.
Night 2 of Renegade's Way. If you successfully defend Night 1 against Susie Spitz, you have the opportunity of a lifetime. The Battle of the Belts. Title versus title. The undisputed and locked Terror Television titles will be on the line. Winner takes all. The new undisputed champion, Steve Starkiller Smith, who's been putting on star-killing performances, will go one-on-one with either you or Susie Spitz. How do you feel about that?
Man, I've gone against Steve on 2 occasions, and both times I couldn't pick up the win. One was because I underestimated him, but the second was because of backstage BS. But this time, I feel this is my night. He knows me, and I know him. We have that respect. We both live by that mantra of respect is given, mercy is not. So whether it's here or back in that other company where we first met, he knows me as that one guy that will bring it to him in the ring, and I know him as that guy who can bring it to it in the ring. He just happens to have such a love for freaking Star Wars, The Force Unleashed. He named himself after. So there's that.
So, I'll come back to you in a moment, TJ. Miguel Roderick.
Being like a cholo.
Miguel, are you here?
He hasn't been here all.
Oh, he can't talk.
Oh.
Fuck you then. Brian, are you here? Brian, are you here?
Brian.
Okay. Brian, you have the opportunity of a lifetime. You will be competing in the once-in-a-lifetime ladder match, where if you get the briefcase, you can cash in for any title in DRW, anytime, any place, anywhere. How do you feel about this opportunity? July 27th at the Dallas Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas.
It sounds like he asked, is there a women's division?
Yes, they're a women's division.
There is a women's division.
Well, technically, I can cash in on that title if I wanted to.
You could. It's not off limits.
You will lose all respect.
Okay, that was just my first question. Since Tech would not let me compete in this battle royal.
Okay. It's a woman's battle royal, by the way.
I have a good feeling that Brian is going to do something that stupid.
He's gonna be like Harvey, what's his face?
Yeah, Harvey Wimpleman.
Yeah, Harvey Wimpleman. You shouldn't be proud of owning a woman's title. That's weird.
So, Arceus. Night 2 of Renegade's Way. No holds barred. It's one-on-one, Mac Daddy. It is Arceus versus the king of DRW, the god of DRW. You go one-on-one versus Chris Hero. This is easily the biggest match in your career. How do you go into this?
I wouldn't say biggest, but it's in the top 20.
Wow. Not like mortal with one comment.
Wow.
My God, he was broken in half.
I will say this though, is that facing the king will be absolutely no big deal. It won't be a problem. We just walk on park with everybody else that I have done, except there's a little bit of a problem, a little bit of a factor, if you will. And that factor is, he does pretty much own DRW in a technological way, and I do say that with air quotes, technical. But I will also say this: it won't be hard to defeat Chris Hero at the same time. It won't be easy to defeat Chris Hero at the same time. Now, I will say also that it's not going to be any different than Arceus as well. I just have one little message for you, Chris Hero, and that is, click, clack, I'm coming.
You can come all you want to, because you came at me at Final Face-Off and you found yourself looking up at the lights, laying on your back. And at Renegade's Way, you're going to find yourself in that same position, but this time I'm going to have my foot on your throat and my hand in the air.
Now hold on here. How am I going to be doing a job that's your responsibility on being on your back at Renegade's Way?
Ooh, shots fired.
It's alright, Arceus. The best part of you ran down your mama's crack and became the brown stain on the mattress.
Well, don't worry. I have a symbol on my back. Except they're going to be seeing it. The only thing they're going to be seeing is you lying down going, God, is that finally you?
The sickest of burns.
God doesn't accept me, Arceus. VTech.
Yo.
This is the long-awaited matchup. The most anticipated matchup in all of wrestling. It is
for your career.
HOPW versus DRW. It is last man standing. VTech versus Chris Zero. How do you feel?
I mean, I faced kids. I faced lions. I faced war machines. I faced a half-breed of snake and humans. I've faced the oh-so shady ones. I faced metal. And
wait a second. You faced a reptilian elite?
No, A-rated.
Oh, well, okay, then continue.
Close enough. No. But I've never faced a fat kid with a, Abraham Lincoln beard and a beanie. So it'll be fun beating Chris Zero. And then hopefully he'll come back a second time. I'll beat him again. And maybe the third time he'll beat me. Maybe it'll be like a reverse Rocky story, I think.
Shots fired.
It's alright, VTech, because when I put you in the retirement home where you belong, we won't have to hear about you anymore.
TJ,
this time.
That wasn't shots fired. That was AK-47s in the air.
Oh, dear God. A part of me wants to side with the god of DRW, but I can't go against my fellow tag team champion.
Can I have not a wheelchair this time, a walker?
Maybe. You may need a wheelchair after I'm done with you.
True. As long as I have your Walkman.
Alright, you can
walk away.
It's not. It's an MP3 player, but whatever.
Okay.
He's too mainstream for Walkman.
I'll sit there and play Elder Scrolls all day long.
Let's do it.
Jesus Christ.
Let's do it together.
Away.
I'll go into the retirement home with you.
right next to Jim Foster.
Right next to him. I'll break him in half too.
You'll break him too.
Break him in half too.
Yeah,
Brian, night one of Renegade's Way, you opened the show versus Tyler H. The man who's been calling out everybody in the back to fight him. And he's going to fight you at Renegade's Way. Talk about this not-so-monumentous match.
Well, I already beat him once when I did my debut back to DRW. And at pay-per-view, I was supposed to put in the opener again. But someone forgot about that. But I guess it's just time for a one-on-one with him. I can finally shut him up. He's calling people out. And what better way than to shut a peasant up?
Hold on there. Did you not just say for him to speak about a not so monumentous match?
Yeah.
I think he should have responded with eh.
Or not at all. It happens.
Renegade's Way. It is the anniversary show of DRW. 2 years, boys. 2 years we've been up and running. You guys are new to the game.
Oh, yeah, I'm new to... No, see, that's where you're wrong, Chris. I'm new to this level, but I'm a veteran in the game.
Yeah, I gotta side with him as well. I'm new on this side of the bricks, this side of the road here, but I've been in the game for quite a while.
I've always been here.
I'll give credit where it's due. I mean, DRW is much better than that place with so-called wrestling, a so-called Rampage, and so-called Ultimate. But hey, I'm not doing anything, just, shoot from them.
And DRW is big time when it comes to wrestling.
This is the true house of pro wrestling.
It's not a house of pro wrestling.
I guess you could say DRW.
It's a true house of pro wrestling.
Yeah,
Wait.
like a trailer park.
I guess you could say DRW, in terms of wrestling circuit, is a little extreme.
He just sucked your dick.
Just
I don't want to react to that.
But I gotta ask you, Big Daddy Zero, I gotta ask you a question.
What?
Big Daddy Zero.
Ever since ever since the re-inclusion of the RRW, like everything, what are your plans for it?
For RRW?
Yeah, and all its title holders, even though it's only one.
As soon as me and Aaron get into the boardroom and we discuss, we're probably going to have a huge night. Champions are probably going to battle my champions, or they may have their own little super show. We haven't really discussed it yet.
Wait, you said the champions will face your champions. That's not fair. I'm the only one.
Well, it looks like TJ will have no other choice but to have a slapfest with himself.
No, I may use it as how WWE uses NXT and have like them do regular shows, and then like every once in a while have like a big show, like NXT Takeover. It would be like RRW, blah 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 blah, whatever Aaron's gonna name it.
Yeah, because me and my former tag team partner were talking about it before the match, and by his logic, I unofficially have a Triple Crown, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna earn my Triple Crown when I defeat Steve Starkiller Smith.
You're not a Triple Crown yet.
He said unofficial. He thought since the RRW title is officially a world title, he thought, oh, I have it. And I said, no, I don't. I really don't.
You may, in RRW, through RRW standards, no, you're still not a Triple Crown because you've only been an RRW champion. You've never been an RRW
right.
tag champion, an RRW, whatever the hell their mid-card title is.
And I probably never will be. Come Renegade's Way, if I can survive Susie Spitz, battle scars and all, I will go on to face Starkiller. I'm going to show them that where he is a star, he lives in a world where there are shadows over everything. And much like my fellow tag team champion Stoner, I'm walking away with a Triple Crown. I will walk away your Lock Terror television champion, 1/3 of your tag team champions, and the new, I said new, DRW champion. And that is a guarantee.
That's the bottom line.
Because the Windy City Warriors said so. Arceus, why are you eating corn dogs for your match with Zero?
He's got to get fat. He's got to get fattened up because he's going to take the beating of a lifetime, and he needs an excuse.
He's taking a selfie with a mustard.
He's got to be able to chew while he can, because after I'm done with him, he's gonna be eating through a spindy straw.
I'm just saying this as a warning precaution. I talked to his doctor because we share the same one. There's a chance he may pop his scrotum again, so go easy.
Oh my goodness, that needs to be a screenshot right there.
So I feel like I have to ask, not just as a wrestler, but as a fan of the product, what are the plans after Renegade's Way?
After Renegade's Way, we begin the Road to Destiny series.
Oh God, Destiny series sounds epic.
It is, if you're familiar with TNA, it was what was once the Bound for Glory series.
Oh dear God, this is gonna be good.
Yes.
All those people getting all those points for a chance to face me or a stoner.
They do have options.
But you see, what happens if I win the once in a lifetime cash in on that night?
Oh, it's simple. If you go after Stoner, I'm going to come out, deal you your well-deserved moment of silence, and we walk off into the sunset with the triple crowns in our hand while you stay, unconscious like you deserve.
That's what you're hoping.
Let me put it to you in a way you can.
That doesn't happen.
Let me put it to you in a way you can understand. If you happen to cash in on me after I worked my ass off for these 10 years to get that title, you cash in on me, I promise you, your little throne, your little castle made of Legos, I promise the DRW, you're one king who will be.
Hey, my little castle of Legos has a moat. You can't even get past it.
No, I can't get past it, but I can damn sure drown you in it.
I have the Knight brothers on my side. They're the guards.
Yeah, you have the Knight brothers, and if they get in my way, they're gonna go nighty-night.
Hey, they're already asleep. It's already past their bedtime.
How you have the last name King, but you're so stupid, only God knows.
At least I'm not named after a bird.
Oh.
How is Shadows a bird, you dumbass?
Some people call crows shadow.
Please, for the love of God, stop talking.
Can someone please explain why RC's just casually corn dog? It's literally just pouring mustard on top of it.
It's because you exist.
I'm sorry that you're mad that people can see me at night. Mr.
Oh!
Shadow.
Oh! That was racist.
That was so racist. Oh, I'm going to enjoy kicking your skull.
I'm sorry, I won't shoot from this. Oops.
Oh, look, it's wrong. Someone drop. Someone please send him away. Ladies and gentlemen, fans of DRW, this is what happens if Brian King will take over. You will have non-stop racism and weird moments.
Racism is beautiful in
Here's
the
what
right
happens
place.
if Shadow ever takes over. You have a lot of fried chicken and KFCs in the concession stands.
Oh my God, he just said that.
You know what? Brian, you know what? Then you know what? The kid gloves are off. Let me put it to you man to man. Title or no title, I'm going to hunt you down and physically put you out of DRW in any way I see fit. That is my promise to God that he sits there.
But it just goes too far.
Yeah, it goes too far. I already heard the Charleston leaving your lips. And had you said that, with God sitting here, you would have had 0 chance of survival.
This is your dream, right?
This is
Last time I heard a black man had a dream, he got shot by the white guy.
Oh.
yeah, you know what the difference is? I'm the sniper. You're the victim. My dreams already become reality. Yours is nothing more than a daydream you hope to come true. If I get in your way, it never will. Jesus fucking Sephiroth. Okay, so since I am technically still new to DRW,
For God, Black!
am I explaining what all to expect from the Destiny series? Oh, great God, Zero.
Okay, so the Road to Destiny series is, like I said, it's just like the Bound for Glory series. But the winner of this, it goes down to a Final Four, and then that night it becomes a singles match. And the winner gets a shot at either the world title or the undisputed title. It begins July 28th and it ends November 28th.
Oh, God, we run it past my birthday. That's awesome.
Yeah. Pinfalls and countouts are 10 points.
Oh,
Submissions are 15 points. Knockouts are 20 points, and DQs are 5 points. Now, if you are DQ'd, you'll be subtracted 10 points. Matches will be on weekly and on pay-per-views. Achieve your destiny.
Will they also be on house shows?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, you mind telling the viewers what type of fun we had while we were in Chicago for that beautiful, beautiful event?
It was beautiful. The Chicago or the Windy City Street Fight.
Yep. That was I'll give credit where it's due. Nate proved why he's worthy to represent the Windy City, but he wasn't worthy enough to beat me.
Now, see, the previous two winners of the RTD were Angel Gat and JM Punk.
Angel Gat, JM Punk. Angel Gat sounds familiar, but the other doesn't ring a bell.
JM Punk was a WRP guy that became a E-Fed guy.
Oh, he made the transition better than most people.
Yeah, he was he's like a 3-time world champion.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. So, actually, because this is on my mind now, there's supposed to be a tag title defense at Renegade's Way, correct?
What?
During the 2 nights of Renegade's Way, aren't the tag team titles on the line?
Yes, you guys will be defending them versus Sid Foster and Chris Knox.
And since one of my partners is here, hey VTech.
Yo.
Which 2 of us are going in to take them out?
Taking who out? Who are we taking out? What time? What date? What venue?
Zero, give him the information because he's kind of losing it.
July 27th, Renegade's Way Night 2. The Technical Catastrophe will defend the tag team titles versus Sid Foster and Chris Knox at the Dallas Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas.
I mean, I might be in the retirement home after night 1,
So pretty much in the worst case scenario where Chris Zero takes out good old VTech,
which will
he will take over managerial duties for the Technical Catastrophe. Me and Stoner will just walk in
my wheelchair.
Oh. What's with you in wheelchairs? Don't you want one of those motorized scooters?
Well, yes. Instead of the walker, I could have.
And at night 2 at Renegade's Way, the Freebird rule is banned.
So
only 2 of us can come out there?
Yes.
But what if I come as a manager on my scooter?
You're banned from ringside.
Oh, well, it won't matter. I'll be in the hospital.
I'm interpreting this that if you come out, he's going to pop up powerbomb you, scooter and all.
He'll pick up the scooter and just pop a powerbomb.
He's going to throw you into the crowd.
I might toss you off the stage.
Like Kane did to what's his face.
Yes.
Zach what?
Zach what? Zach Ryder. Zach who?
Woo woo woo.
Oh.
You mean who?
You didn't know.
You better leave it alone.
So, ladies and gentlemen, join us for Renegade's Way Night 1 and Night 2. Night 1, Brian King will take on Tyler H. TJ Shadows will defend the Locktober television title versus Susie Spitz. Then in ECW rules for the ECW World Heavyweight title, Justin will take on RVD. In a last man standing match, VTech will take on Chris Zero. Then in the main event in Hell in a Cell, Miguel Roderick will take on Chris DeLeon. Night 2, the opener for the tag team titles, the Technical Catastrophe will take on Sid Foster and Chris Knox. Then, in a Lions Den match where the winner advances to the once-in-a-lifetime ladder match, Chris DeLeon will take on Torrance Banks. Then, In a no-holds-barred match, Arceus will battle the god of DRW, Chris Zero. Then, in the once-in-a-lifetime ladder match, Miguel Roderick, Brian King, Torrance Crow / Chris DeLeon will take on Samael Helic Eagle, Messiah, Christian Rainey, and Zach Zero. Then in the co-main event, the Ultimate Challenge. The DRW title and the international titles are on the line. Stoner versus Alex Cross. Then, in the main event, title versus title, battle of the belts, winner takes all. The Undisputed and the Lock Terror Television title are on the line. Steve Starkiller Smith will take on TJ Shadows. Thank you. Join us for Renegade's Way.